Okay, this question, I gave it a difficulty rating of 2, but it's actually between 2 and 3. Okay, it's a related rates problem, but you have to do a second derivative. The second derivative with related rates, which is second derivative with implicit differentiation. So perhaps actually I should have added the implicit differentiation chapter here too, to review how to deal with second derivative when it comes to implicit differentiation. And implicit differentiation is in chapter 3.6. Okay, so let's proceed to the solution. Okay, so we have a ladder that's exactly 30 feet. Okay. And it's sliding down. So physically it's sliding down, but when we're trying to set up the equation, we have to think of it as that distance. That's how high the ladder is leaning against the wall, how high the distance is shrinking. So let that distance be y, and let the distance from the wall to the bottom of the ladder be x. So the ladder is sliding down 3 feet per second. So we can say dy over dt must be minus 3. Now this is a triangle setup. Okay. No matter where the ladder is, we know that x squared plus y squared will equal to 30 squared by Pythagorean theorem. Now our ultimate goal is to find the second derivative of x in terms of time, which we write like this. Okay. So to do that, we need to do the first derivative, everything in terms of time first, implicitly, and then do it one more time. So let's do it once. We get that. Divide everything by 2. Those 2's do not need to be there, right? Okay, so dy over dt is given to be negative 3. So from here, I can actually figure out what dx over dt is when the ladder hits the floor. Okay, so that's another information. Y is equal to 0. Well, if y is equal to 0, x is equal to 30. Okay, when this hits the floor, right, this will stretch out all the way to 30. Okay, so let's plug in the information. If you plug in the information that y is equal to 0 in here, right, we'll get x is also, or dx over dt must also equal to 0, right? Even though you plug in 30 in here, since this is all gone, you get 30 times dx over dt is equal to 0. So we have dx over dt is 0. Okay, derivative one more time. It's product rule. So differentiate dx, you get dx over dt, times by the second part. X times differentiate dx over dt, you get d squared x, which is what we're looking for. Again, now this product rule with that one, you get dy over dt multiplied by the second part, second factor, plus y. Okay. Now since y is equal to 0, this term will turn into 0. And also, dx over dt is 0, so that will also go away. Okay. So let's fill in the rest of the information. X we know is 30. dy over dt is given to be minus 3. So we can find out what the second derivative of x is in terms of time. Okay, so it's 9, actually minus 9, right? This becomes plus 9 here, over 30.